back to a brand new video on the Disney Cards channel. Today I am going to be unboxing Artie, one of the Christmas cards that I received this Christmas. And yeah, I decided to do him first, mostly because he's the oldest. He's one of the oldest ones in the collection. He's one of the oldest ones I've received. He's one of the oldest ones I've received in my Christmas haul, and I felt like he was a great one to start out with. So without further ado, let's get a look at this guy's packaging. So as you see, he is from the Final Lap series, the last series of Cards 1 before Cards 2 came out, and possibly one of the best series to actually buy Cards 1 characters in, because this series released a bunch of brand new characters, a bunch of amazing characters, if I'm going to be completely honest, and a bunch of characters that actually never ended up on the shelves. So as you see right here, we have Artie's name tag. He is number 149. And you have the card art right here, looking very amazing. Really like the card art. And it says Final Lap Collection right here. On the back, nothing much. There's a little bio though that reads, "It's the final lap and a race to the finish. Collect 40 never produced 1.5 diecast vehicles of characters from the Cars movie, but don't speed by any classics you miss the first time around." And we have basically a little checklist here of cars that we have. So we have Skip Victor, Marty Lightning McQueen, Donna Pitts, Polly Puddle Jumper, Constanzo Del Corza, Nick Stickers, J Limo, Blowing Bubbles Mater, Pit Crew Member Sarge, Wet Lightning McQueen, Racing Damage Mood Springs, Antonio Velos Alexiant, I believe I just butchered that name, One-Eyed Mater, and Vern. So a decent checklist right here. Majority, I would say I have a few of these that are in this checklist. And you can see this is a pretty old one. This is like a 2009-2010 series. It is made in China. So yeah, that was basically of the packaging of Artie. It looks very amazing. And it's actually kind of cool to receive these Final Lap characters. So without further ado, I'll be back with Artie out of the package. Well guys, here we are with Artie out of the package, and he looks absolutely amazing. Sorry that it looks like it took me a while to get him out of the package. I was just trying to figure out a way to actually save the background of the art behind him. I ended up not being able to do that, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to paste that back onto the card. But anyways, let's get into the view of Artie right here. So first off, you can see he has this, I would say, a pretty surprised expression, looking very nice. Overall, there's not much to really talk about. He is an announcer for the Piston Cup, I believe. You can see right here that he actually has some black outline around his eyes, looking very nice. He has a headset going across, but overall there's not much. He has some white wall tires, and if you look at it, it looks like he has a bigger clearance with the fender and the wheel compared to Snot Rod, which we'll be comparing in a minute. On the back, nothing that important. You got the red taillights. You have a license plate that reads OTU 84, and above it reads Lock Nut. And then on this side, nothing that crazy. It looks like he actually has a hubcap right here, while on this side he doesn't, which is kind of interesting. Don't know why they did that design. Maybe it's a spare wheel. It might be a spare wheel. I don't know. That's an interesting design by them. I don't know why they did that, but it's kind of cool, kind of unique. And then you got the headset piece coming down here, all the way down to the mouth, which is the mic area. It seems like it's a pretty flexible, but I wouldn't bend it too much because then you might break it off. On the base here, a very clean base, a lot cleaner than what the bases are like now. You have Mattel up here, you have some coding, and then down here see it says Disney Pixar made in China. So overall, a very cool release by Mattel. Very cool one. Kind of bland. There's not much design going on. He's basically just a sky baby blue, I would say, character. But it's very cool nonetheless. And now we have Snotrod, a very similar character to him. But they're also kind of different in some ways. Like Snotrod has much more, has a bigger design. And yeah, either Artie has thinner wheels, which may be the case. He may have a thinner set of wheels. Oh yeah, definitely. Artie has small wheels and Snotrod. That's why there's a bigger gap between the fender over here and the wheel. The wheel gap is bigger. With Snotrod, there's no wheel gap. He's actually his wheels kind of go inside of the fenders, technically. So Artie already has a smaller wheel set than Snotrod, which is kind of interesting. Oh, my OCD is kicking in. That license plate. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That license plate is not centered. It's off. His is okay. It's not that bad. It may be not centered that well, but you can obviously see, you can obviously tell that that is not a centered plate. No. That has to be an error. Oh man. Good thing I'm only seeing the front of him when he's on display, because that would annoy me if I see that every single time. But nonetheless, they're actually pretty similar, but at the same time they're different. But the similar car models, you know. Out of these two, I would kind of say I like Snotrod more than Artie, to be honest. Maybe you guys have a different opinion. Maybe you guys would like Artie more. I do like Artie, which in the fact that he's a lot more rarer. He's a harder to get character. He's only been released, I think, 2 times since his final lap release. So like 3 releases in total, I believe. I may be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 releases in total. While Snotrod, on the other hand, has been released more than that, I believe 5 times. So I would say I like him more, as in like he's a lot. He's a much more uncommon character and a harder one to get than Snotrod, but I kind of like Snotrod more. The giant engine kind of puts character into him, and I think the main reason why I like Snotrod more is because he actually kind of had a role in the movie. Already, he didn't have a role. He was on the screen, I believe, at one point, but he didn't have like any lines or anything. So that's part of it. But other than that, he's a pretty exclusive character. He's pretty cool. He has an unusual design. Him and Snotrod are the only characters in the whole Disney Cars world with this design, it looks like. So it's a pretty unique car design as well. And yeah, that is it for today's unboxing of Artie. Again, a very nice car. Very happy I actually have this guy with me. I've been wanting this guy for some time, and I finally do have him. The biggest setback, I think, of this character is the license plate placement of this guy, but I think that has to be like a factory error. I don't believe every single Artie that's ever been released has the license plate crooked like that. Like, to me personally, that's kind of annoying. But you know, that's the biggest problem I have with him. But overall, he's an amazing diecast. Really love the design of him and all that. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. An update on the characters, the other characters that I was supposed to get for Christmas but haven't arrived yet. They still haven't arrived. My dad was mentioning that there's a possibility of them even being lost. Like the shipment company actually lost the packages. So yeah, that's a possibility. I honestly don't know. I'll give it till like the new year, until like January 1st, and then by then, yeah, it's probably definitely we lost. Who knows? But they still haven't arrived. Hopefully they arrive soon, before the new year, hopefully, but who knows. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support in the last video uploaded, and thank you all who joined during the stream, the late Christmas stream. It was nice seeing you. And if you reviewed the live stream after it was live, thank you for stopping by. But yeah, that's basically this video, and also thank you all for the support over on the channel. It's been doing amazing. It's been doing an amazing job lately. But yeah, that's basically this video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.